Hey everybody, it's Benny1 and I'm back at you with another Batman movie review, and we are kind of taking a little bit of a different direction today because we are going to be reviewing the one and only animated Batman movie that was actually released theatrically, and that is why I'm going to review it, and it is going to be included in this review series and my rankings video once I'm done reviewing all these. And that is Batman Mask of the Phantasm, everybody. So, this is an animated feature length movie that was released theatrically, and that's one reason why I'm doing this. And it was spawned out of the Batman animated series that started in 1992, everybody. The Bruce Timm led animated series that spawned all sorts of other series out of it, because we got the Superman animated series, we got the freaking Justice League, the Justice League Unlimited. He's been doing some of the movies that are in the DC animated universe now. Just awesomeness. So Bruce Timm is the big brain behind all of that shit, and it all started with this Batman animated series. And of course, this has Kevin Conroy as the iconic voice as Batman. He is known as a lot of people's either second or first favorite person to portray Batman, and he does the voice for Batman. He has not physically acted as Batman. He's done the voice though. And it also has Mark Hamill's Joker, everybody. And I love Mark Hamill's Joker. I would have loved to have seen him do a live action version of that character. Whew. So, what's cool about this animated movie is we get a different story that we have never gotten before with Batman, where we have this new villain introduced, the Phantasm, and he's basically, the whole point of it is this new villain shows up, and he's basically taking out all these thugs and mob bosses that you find out were attached to Bruce and his girlfriend at the time and her father. And her father was in bed with these mob bosses and everything, and that eventually spawns years later, and that's where the Phantasm comes into play, and he's going back to kill all of these mob bosses that did this guy, this one person, his life and everything wrong, because this mob people ruined his, Bruce's love interest's life and her father's life and everything. They made life living hell for these two. So, but the really cool thing about it is if you watch the Batman animated series, the cool thing about this movie is we actually kind of get an origin story for Batman, a little bit of a take on that year one Batman story. We get to see Bruce meet this chick and fall in love with her, and it was before he became Batman, and we get to see him actually kind of see how and why he turns into Batman, and his parents have really big parts to play with that, and the bat, and why he chooses to look like a bat. You get to see the first time that he puts the Batman costume on with Alfred in the Batcave, and Alfred looks like he just shit himself basically when he sees him for the first time don the cape and cowl. So we kind of get an origin story with Batman, and we get to see that a little bit of that year one where the cops are kind of against Batman and he is not fully working with them yet. So it's pretty cool shit. And that's why if you're a fan of the animated series and you get to see this in this live action movie, and it's not a live action movie, this animated movie that was theatrically released. Sorry, my bad. It's awesome because we didn't really get a full origin story in the actual animated series itself. And you can tell that this animated movie had a bigger budget than just an episode, because some of the effects that they used were new, and they were different than what they were allowed, money wise allowed to use in just the every week episode. And it was cool. It was a pretty decently, I think it's an hour and 40 minutes long. So the music's great. It's the same music that's in the animated series. It's really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's pretty damn good Batman movie. I think it captures the spirit and the essence and all that shit of what the Batman comics were. It really does. It does a phenomenal job capturing all that shit. So yeah, guys, I mean, just a quick little review for the Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Great addition to this freaking group of movies. It's actually one of the better ones in the bunch, to tell you the truth. And it's in with a bunch of live action movies and then the Lego Batman movies. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna give this Batman movie. I'm giving this one freaking 5 lightsabers out of 5 lightsabers. It's solid. It's awesome. And yeah, I enjoy the shit out of this movie. So 5 lightsabers out of 5 lightsabers for Batman Mask of the Phantasm, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching. And I'll be catching you on the tube later because I have spoken.